here with my next video of Sunday Stories, and today, as you must have all seen, the title of the story is The Bridge. So this is a story about two brothers who lived in the adjoining houses, and they had adjoining farms. They had very good business going on. They used to share their machines, they used to share their labor. Very, very healthy and good business and relationship. This went on till around 40 years. But as times don't remain same, something went wrong, and there was a conflict between the two brothers that became very serious, and in fact it turned into bitter abuses, and this led to the two brothers drifting apart. Every day there was bitter feelings in both of them for each other. Relationships are very difficultly made and kept on. We need to ignore, forgive, forget so many things. We all are different individuals. We all have different opinions. It cannot be the same. The opinion of one another are absolutely different. So what happened was, every day, they had ill will feelings for each other now, and just a little drift made them forget the lovely moments of the past, where they had shared everything with each other, their feelings, their emotions, their things, everything. Beautiful time, beautiful memories are forgotten in such cases. So now, they had a strawberry meadow in between their two farms. Even that was removed. There was a nearby, just nearby there ran a river. In fact, the river had spread all over, and now the river was between the two adjoining houses and the farms. So this creek had come, and now they were living separately. But this bitter feelings, once they sow the seed in your heart, and if you keep watering it, the sapling of hatred keeps growing. Don't let this happen. So what happened was that one of the brothers, he brought a lot of wood and all, and he got it cut, and then he was waiting for a carpenter to come who would make a fence all around, 8-foot fence, so that no one is able to see each other. So early morning, there's a knock at the door, and there's a carpenter standing, and he says, "I didn't call you today, you had to come tomorrow, all right?" So he says, no one has been, no one told me. I'm just a passerby, and I'm a carpenter, and I'm finding work. Do you have any odd works to do? I really am in need, and I want to work. So that man said, "All right, I'm already waiting for a carpenter to come next day, and I have a lot of wood chopped there, and they are, for making the fence. I want you to make a fence all round the boundary wall of my farm." And in fact, the neighbor there, just, across the creek, the river, he is my neighbor, and in fact, he is my brother, and we have had a, fight or argument, whatever. So this is really troubling me day and night, and I keep looking at him and I get more angry, and also I want a fence to be made so that no one is able to see each other. So he says, all right, where are the things? And he finds all the things kept. And so this man says, actually I had called the carpenter tomorrow because I have to go to town today, and I have very important work. So this new carpenter says, doesn't matter, if you feel it okay, I will work. You go and come back. So all the things are here, I'll do my work. So he says, all right, you do it. He goes to the town. The whole day this carpenter keeps working, there's a lot of hammering, nailing and all that is going on. And late evening, when this man arrives back from the town, he comes back from the town, his eyes are, shocked to see something. And what does he see? That instead of making a fence all round, this carpenter has made a bridge over the river connecting this man's farm to the brother's farm. So he is shocked to see, and although he had not told him to make this, but it was a perfect piece of carpentry with all the handrails and very beautifully done. He had those beautiful pots, picked up from his farm and all, and he had planted beautifully all the flowers and green plants and kept here, placed on the bridge. A beautiful bridge was there, full of flowers and full of greenery, symbolizing growth, harmony, happiness. So he looks at the carpenter and he's not able to understand, why did he do this? I had told him to make a fence, and then suddenly he hears someone shouting, and then he turns around and sees that his other brother running across the bridge with outstretched arms. He looks at his brother and he sees, what is he doing? Why is he coming towards me? Oh, his hands are outstretched. Is he coming to be friends with me? What is it? And then he also moves forward and they meet in the middle of the bridge. The other brother is so happy. He hugs him and he says, what all has been said between you and me? Such a lot has been said between you and me. We should not have spoken all that, but in spite of that, you thought to build this bridge. You are such a great brother. You built this bridge. In fact, I was the one who tried to remove that strawberry, meadow from in between. But you still wanted our relationship to keep going by building this bridge. The brother feels so touched. He hugs his other brother, turns round to thank the carpenter. He calls the carpenter and says, you have done a beautiful piece of carpentry. I am really touched and I'm really grateful. So stay back. I have a lot of work for you. You need to do a lot over here. So that carpenter says, no. Your other man is coming tomorrow. Give him that work, because you already had a carpenter coming. I just dropped in. I have more bridges to build. So I'll take your leave. And he goes away. So what do you feel? Should we build walls or bridges? Should there be fences or bridges? Relationships are building bridges, always. What do you feel? Do let me know whether we should build one or burn one. Build a bridge or a wall or a fence. Do let me know how you like the story. And yes, take care. love each other, learn to communicate very politely, with love. Do not misunderstand. Communicate lovingly. Don't fight. Don't abuse. It hurts. Communicate lovingly, forgive and forget. These are attributes of God Almighty.